scanned a
So I'm watching the kill feed. They actually just finished. So he wants to enter. He's gonna scan. Hopefully it's just 2. Can I get a scan there, big boy? Maybe if you scan, we can find out what the fuck is going on. Maybe a scan would help if you scanned. You know, that's the whole reason you ulted, was so that you could scan. They're underneath you. Maybe scan, Clay. Hey, Clay, use your ability, please. Hey, Clay, scan. Thank you. God damn.
He didn't even scan the right way.
Play height, because this is where they're gonna have to go. Boom. Big shots. I love it here. I want you to position for that. Where is he playing? I don't want you to stay stagnant. I want you to, like, rotate so that you can try and see his position. Make it so that he's uncomfortable heading there. Yeah, so Clay is doing nothing.
Come up here. Yeah, thank you for the scan, bud. You wasted half your ult for that shit.
Okay, well, you can't see them here, so get a different angle. You have your ult again.
Wanna see my singularity?
Can you shoot?
I don't think he can see, and he ran out of his ult. They're going right. Yep. Big. Oh, they found a way to get their boy up. That's awesome.
That's annoying.
Just be careful. Yeah, he's dead.
He's just running in.
They're gonna chase him for that. So I would just wait, get an angle, and listen for the res.
Fuck.
When somebody's in your face like that, I would not ADS. Go. Oh, yeah, they did res him. So what I'm seeing is a whole lot of stagnation. Like work a new angle. Like go move somewhere. Hey, they cut off my LOS here. Okay, that sucks. ADSing this close with the Havoc, definitely wrong. They're gonna. Right, this dude's in your face. We switch to the Havoc. I want you to understand, there's a reason why we don't ADS when people are close to us. When somebody is close to you, would you argue that shots are a lot easier to hit?
Yeah.
Now, imagine if wall shots are a lot easier to hit because they're close to you, you're also moving very slowly.
Rating movement for...
Yes. Right here, I would love
essentially.
to have movement because she can shred the shit out of me. Me ADSing here, especially on the Havoc, like, I would have even been hip firing on the R301. Like, we're looking, boom, whatever. She comes around the corner, like, at this distance, probably be hip firing with the R301 and playing this. Like, look at where your cover is and look at which way you strafe. And then, like, no intention to capitalize on this while you have an R301. When somebody's in your face... Or you do, but I would have just swung right. Like, she's shit all over. You hit her, like, 80 flesh. I would have just swung right. Because I know she's either going to play here or dip back into the smoke, which is what she did. If you play here, you see it happen.
I think sometimes I don't have, like, I guess, like, an intuition on whether, like, okay, taking height is, like, the kind of go-to, you know, thing that everyone uses as advice. And so, like, that's, I feel like, runs through my mind so often when, like, there might be a quicker option.
When it comes to height in close range situations, the only time you would want to take height is if she decided to play the cover that you guys were on, and you're like...
That was just my game sense, though, because I thought she was using the cover, and then she didn't.
If she had decided to play here, you can either swing right, or if you know that she's committing to this cover, which does happen, which I know she's not because she has smoke. And her whole team is back here. She's going to disappear. Yeah. But if, let's say that this is last one on the team, 1v1 scenario, no smoke here, she's not going to leave this because where the fuck is she going to go? She's dead if she leaves it.
I feel like I have a really hard time looking at the whole picture. You take in so much information, and I need to get better.
When you can see where you're playing, like what they can see from your point of view, you have to internalize that what they can see is good or bad for you. So you're no longer playing just your game, you're also playing their game and watching how it affects you. Being able to look outside of yourself is a really important part of being better. The worst players only know what they're doing and not how that affects other people or how people will respond to it. And the easiest way that you can get used to how other people will respond to what you're doing is to ask yourself, if I was in their shoes, what are they going to do? It's going to take a while for you to get used to that. So
Okay.
if you find often that all three of you end up sitting on the same piece of cover or in the same building or like in the same room, you're probably wrong. If you take a large force and you force them through one doorway, it is no longer you versus a
one
large
person,
force.
so
It is
three.
you versus one man or two men over and over again, which is a lot easier to
Right.
take. If you're in a room and there's like 82 different angles, like from just that room that they're in right now alone, they can be looked at from 4 different places.
I mean, I feel like I hear pros say all the time, like, take space, and I think that's something I need to get in the habit of doing.
Yeah, definitely need to be aware that if you're taking a fight in this building, that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 different ways that you can shoot at it. Just like when somebody is playing this piece of cover, there are 2 different angles. Well, actually more if you go like inside and you go this way. You could either walk this way and peek it that way, or you could walk in this way through the door and then peek it from the back, or you could go left and right. Every single position has many different angles that are still safe for you to take and play. You just have to be able to see it. Somewhere. Hey, they cut off my... Alright, so at 207.05, from first shot, 207.05 to 205.44. 1 minute and 20 seconds is how long it took that team to get here. Now imagine, right now, you shit all over this person, you go left, you peek their cover, you down them. Now it's a 2v2, right? Let's say you get in this situation where that happens, now it's a 2v1. Then she's cowering in fear inside that room, and then you finish the fight by taking an angle on the right while your Bloodhound takes an angle on the left. Your fight is over in 45 seconds. You finishing a fight quickly versus you being scared that there might be a team over here, like, just take a look. If you don't see a dude over there, now your angle is fine. The sooner the fight is over, the less likely someone is to enter. And this is very, very important for ranked, because people will hear shots. I do this all the time. I will hear somebody shooting and I'll be like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna go third party that. Let's get in there." And then it ends. Am I gonna be in there anymore? Fuck no, because they're all good now. Unless there were like heavy trades and I'm close enough to be there on time, like I just assume like, oh, they just made their shield swaps, they're all fine, like this is bad to enter. There might be another team waiting to third, and then if we go in there, now their third is prime.
Okay, yeah,
it's a lot more about the time it takes you to start and end a fight than it is about everything going on around you. Let's say you did go around the right side and you go to swing that. If you go to take this angle and you look out to the left over here, and you don't see anybody, you're probably okay, as long as you make it quick. Fucking go to the door, beam him in the back, pressure him, kill him. It's a lot more about ending your fights quickly. And that has a lot to do with confidence. The longer fights take, the less pushing a team does, the more likely I am to come in there and wreck your face because I know that you're unconfident. This is why I'm telling you, move somewhere. I want you to look at how much you moved the entire time we were in this fight. You went from here to this bush to this bush, and that's it. You didn't peek the door, you didn't go that way. Big concept. I'm gonna go get some water. Don't die before I get back, please.